Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox. Paranoia is really a problem. I had a friend who used to say paranoia is safe. And I know the phrase, you're not paranoid if they are out to get you. But bear with me. I am on a number of preparedness forums, boards, blogs. I, like you, watch a number of people on YouTube. Probably not as much as most of you do just because of logistics, infrastructure here, but I do. And there are these people who consistently spin themselves up into a dizzy about one thing or another. I mean, just like you read what they write or you listen to what they say, and it's like, oh my God, it's pure chaos and it's right around the corner, and look out, here it comes, we're all going to die, man. And then it doesn't happen, and these people have no capability of introspection, no reflection where they look back and go, well, that didn't pan out the way I thought it was. That's okay, because now there's an asteroid coming, man, and it's going to kill us all. And I really think they're serious. And when one, lately, and the one I'm specifically going to talk about, someone like, me, says, no, this isn't going to happen, this terrible thing you fear. Oh my God, it's like you broke into their house and trashed it. You know, like they take it personally that you don't agree with them, and then they just transfer their, I'm so afraid, but we all need to be afraid. They transfer that like immediately into aggression against the messenger who's saying, yeah, it ain't going to happen. What am I talking about? Iranian Sleeper Cells. It's the latest big thing out there. Everyone talks about, oh my God, we better not do anything, or if we do something, or when we do something, there's differences there. To Iran, they're gonna unleash their sleeper cells. They're all snuck in, they're all really good, they're all ready to go, man. They're just waiting on the word, and we're all gonna die. And I'm like, yeah, Baba Yaga. You know, the boogeyman, he's not real. These Iranian sleeper cells, they're not real. Yes, they are, man. Do you know that blah, blah? And then they grab all these little pieces that they can find on the internet that aren't related and try to stick them in the same pot that then equals Iranian sleeper cells. They're coming for you and me, man. They're not coming. They're not there. They don't exist in this country. Is there a cell or two of bad guys? Sure. But not to the degree that it's going to bother you at all. At all. Like, you don't need to lose any sleep about it. I had a friend who literally may have went crazy. I don't know. He moved away. And he like pulled me aside one time and told me these infrared UAVs were following him around, and he saw them over my place too. They were watching us, man. And I said, dude, why are they watching us? We're not doing anything worth watching. I mean, you know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. We're not doing anything. If they came to watch us, they'd figure that out pretty quick and they'd leave. But you've been telling me they've been here for a month. It's kind of a waste of resources. No, man, they're after us. They're all watching us. Guys and gals, relax. I think what it is probably, and my wife would know more than me on this, I think it's dopamine. I think when you get yourself all worked up, when one gets oneself all worked up, I call it breathless. They're coming. There's Iranian sleeper cells everywhere. And as soon as they're coming, they're going to destroy America, our infrastructure. I think they like get addicted to the dopamine from that. And then when it doesn't happen, like I said, they don't look back and go, crap, I was wrong on that one again too. No, they start worrying about something like grand solar minimum or, I don't know, what are people worried about? Nibiru or this new space rock that's coming inbound, man. It's full of aliens. They're all going to come get us. QAnon, that's crap. Pizzagate, crap. No, everyone's going to get arrested. That's what's happening. They're being arrested right now. Trump, make America great again. He's rounding everybody up secretly with Delta Force. You guys are smoking dopamine dope. I had somebody tell me recently, pull your head out and have a look around. I am returning the comment. Pull your head out. Have a look around at what really is, not what you breathlessly want it to be. And then, to help those of you, very few of you here, and this isn't going on YouTube, so there you go. But for those maybe of your acquaintance who just don't buy the logic, who want to get emotional and get that dopamine high of getting all excited, maybe you can talk some sense into them by saying, let's, for a minute, assume that you are correct and there's Iranian sleeper cells. Okay. How many do you think there are? Well, I wouldn't know. I know, but let's just take a guess. How many? Do you think there's 1 per state? Do you think there's 10 per state? Let's start there. How well trained and equipped do you think these guys are? When they start doing things, what are the chances that it's going to directly affect you? What can you do? What can you do about these Iranian sleeper cells? Maybe instead of just spinning around in circles, you can go spin around your block and get in better shape. You can get dopamine that way too. Start running. Get that runner's high. It's pretty awesome. Maybe instead of or you don't understand, man, you're part of them. Go plant a garden. Go store some food. What's your water resupply plan, man? When it all comes crumbling down. There are more positive things one can expend energy on, and I encourage you all to do that. There's nothing, I was just talking to somebody about this at the prepper fair. And I was going to put it on here because I filmed it, but it wasn't good, so I'm not. But I'll tell you one thing we were talking about. The premise is dwelling on what's going to hurt us, what's going to cause us to have to use our preparations, to put our plans into effect. I think identifying potential problems, Nibiru, aliens, sleeper cells, sure, go ahead if that's what floats your boat. But, maybe a Carrington event, an EMP, economic crisis, pandemic, whatever, right? There's a bunch of those things. Those are fine to kind of play with and open up and tease out a little bit to the point that you get yourself or the person you're talking to convinced, okay, things could fall apart. It's not a big safe world, and maybe I should get prepared. Once we've crossed that threshold, the need to prepare is realized, we don't need those anymore. And spending time, spending emotional energy, spending mental brain power on those things, on the possible events that could happen, is detracting from, because you only have so much time, you only have so many things you can focus on at once. It's detracting from you actually moving forward with preparations. And here's the deal. Basic to intermediate preparations, food, water, medicine, security, physical fitness, cover a myriad of scenarios. So get those things taken care of. And then if you're like, yeah, I really am worried about nuclear war, I have been off and on over the years. Okay, there are some other things you may want to consider doing. Fallout shelter being one of them, right? But you still need all the other stuff, whether it's any of those things. I don't even want to go through them anymore because I don't care. I don't care. And quite frankly, if you're any kind of advanced level prepper, and by advanced I mean beyond the, okay, yep, I realize we got to start preparing. Once you get there, who cares? You can kind of keep your tabs on it. You know, okay, pandemic flu. Ooh, I have a weakness in my medical stuff. Maybe I'll do this. Okay, that's fine. But focusing on that is working against you actually being prepared. You know, well, where I live, those cells, they could strike. Well, then why do you live there if that's what you're worried about? Move! Come out. Oh, I don't have that shirt on. Come out of her, my people. There are people who just like to be afraid. I guess there are lots of people who like going to horror movies. I don't. I think half of them are evil, so I don't go for that. And then the other reason is I ain't got time for that. There's nothing in a horror movie that really helps me. All right, I have an idea. Let's all split up and go search on our own. There's the bad guy. He looks dead. I think I'll turn my back to him. You're right. I mean, come on. I know I am much less emotional than most people. I get it. But guys and gals, emotion is not logical. Emotion is not going to help you in a situation. You're going to need rational thought. Somehow. Relax. And when you feel like getting energized, when you feel like sharing the word, taking action, do so in a forward motion. Get ready. Don't just verbal masturbation talking about all the potential problems. Go do something about it. All right. I'll see you out there.